Hey guys, Michael here with the Saturday check-in, and welcome to Hello Cupcake, It's Me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. So, not really much has happened since Wednesday. Had a few little things, here and there come up, but really nothing too, extraordinary. Yesterday, it was yesterday. I went for a 1 mile hike. It came out to being like 2.12 after it was all said and done. And that kicked my ass, guys. I'm seriously upset the fact that it kicked my ass that much. Considering that I was doing 3, 4, 5 miles not even 6 months ago. So, yeah. So, I've got to try to get back into doing my daily walking and all that other stuff. Even if it's just a half a mile, I've got to be able to, get back into doing that. So, keeping my fingers crossed that happens. But with the testing coming up here really soon and all this other stuff, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do so. I mean, the testing is only half day for 2 weeks. So, I mean, I technically could. I just need to see what's gonna happen, where my energy level is, what it is across the board. Anyways, so yeah, there's all that. And last night I took my niece out for dinner for her birthday. I scraped together some pennies and was able to afford a dinner. And she kind of when the bill came, she reached for it and I grabbed it from her. And she's like, "No, let me pay for it." I'm like, "How is this your birthday dinner if you're paying for it? What makes it special?" She's like, "Well, the fact that I'm having dinner with you, Uncle." I'm like, "Oh my God." Instantly, that little girl just came back out, and I was just like, "No!" No, let me do it. I can't usually afford it. I have a little bit of extra money right now. Not that money is ever extra in my universe, and considering that I have all the car repairs and stuff that needs to come up, I wanted to do this for her, even with all that other crap coming up, and the fact that this is still going on. Which, looking at my bank account, I'm probably not going to get all this taken care of the way that I wanted to. So, kind of bummed about that, but it is what it is, right? My niece did say that she would come over after work or on the weekends and help me with some of it, and then distribute it to the dumpster or to a dumpster. So, I don't want to put that on her because she works hard enough as it is, and to have to work a full 8-hour day and then come over on her day off or even after work, that's too much to ask. So, anyways, that aside, also, just really weird, strange energy happening. And I don't know if you guys have noticed it, communication seems to be skewed right now. No matter how articulated you make a sentence, it seems like the person that you're talking to just isn't getting it. And there's this kind of disconnection. And been dealing with that for about a week and a half, almost 2 weeks now, and it's just ridiculous how it's working out and how much it's impacting my life. And not even just the communication aspect of everything, but just the general motivation to try to get other people to understand your viewpoint. It's just not there right now. And so I'm like, what the hell's going on? Sorry, it sounds like there's someone like standing in my front yard yelling, so I was trying to figure out what that was all about. It might be my landlord showing up to do my... Oh no, there's someone walking down the street. Okay. And that's something else. My landlord showed up the other day and started like doing massive construction in my yard without even giving me a heads up or anything. He decided that the sidewalk needed to be replaced because one of the tree roots had buckled it, and that could cause a tripping hazard. Mind you, it's been like that for the 13 years that I've lived here. 14 years that I've lived here, so why it had to be addressed right this second is beyond me, and I think he was just looking for something to do, honestly. But he never gives me a heads up that he's going to be over here. And there's 5 properties where I live. There's my house, the one behind me, the one right next to me, and then next to that is like a little retail space that he owns, and then behind that is another property that he owns. So if he's over here working on one of the properties, then his wife will inevitably end up in my yard and just be meddling and moving things around and like doing whatever. And it's just like, no, you guys here in the state of Washington, and I'm pretty sure like nationwide, landlords have to give like a 24 to 48 hour notice that they're going to be in your yard. And I understand, like, I'm not even going to get into it because it's a triggering point for me, honestly. So I'm going to leave that alone. But yeah, going back to, that's part of the communication breakdown, is that there's no communication being had across the board. So yeah, fun times. And I cannot believe that it's already April 17th, that we are this far into the year already. It feels like we just had Christmas. And then now for it to already be April and it's starting to get hot already, like, all next week is supposed to be doom and gloom and like back to winter weather or whatever. But for the next 2 days, it's supposed to be like 70, 75, and I'm not looking forward to that kind of heat. And I know some of you who are watching this from like Arizona or Texas or somewhere else where it's warm climate, you're like, dude, 75 is amazing. But you have to remember, being acclimated to weather that's usually between 40 and 60, anything much above 60 is hot weather. So like 53 to 50, like the 50s is usually like warm for me. 60s is getting like, okay, I don't need a jacket. It's still kind of chilly outside, but I could wear shorts if I wanted to. 70 is like like I've already tried to like put together a group of people that if it should get up to 70 or 75 today, like the weather says it will, I've already tried to get people together to like maybe do a lake trip and just go swimming, because I need hydrotherapy right now. I love swimming, and my shoulder is completely jacked up. It feels like there's a huge knot in it, like right in here, like right in this area, and I just can't get it to pop. It hurts all the time. Like, just doing this is killer. And it's not rotator cuff or anything like that. I've had x-rays done. All of them come back that there's no damage there. So it's probably just arthritis. But good Lord, it hurts. And the last couple of days has really been killer. And I have this capsaicin oil stuff that I put on it, which seems to knock out the pain for at least 45 minutes to an hour, and then it comes back with a vengeance. So, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do for that anyways. I I see that there has been some new subscribers here to the channel, so thank you for those new subscriptions. And that there has even been somebody new who just recently reached out to me, and I saw your message to me on Instagram, but I saw it at like 2 o'clock this morning, and I have yet to respond to it, so just know that I will be getting back in touch with you. And, thank you for joining the group. So, yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned this on Wednesday or not, and if any of you have suggestions on how to go about doing this, I would love to hear it, because I kind of got an idea playing around the other day of how to do it, but if any of you have expertise in this area, I would greatly appreciate it. So, the main director lady of this church thrift store that I go to, it's colloquially known as the Free Store, but it's Better Living Center of Jefferson County or some random bullfuckery. She approached me and asked me if I could help them set up a Facebook and YouTube streaming channel where it streams to Facebook and then is instantly uploaded to YouTube, and to take the two churches' Facebook pages and merge them into one. They have a business account and a personal account, and they want to be able to merge the two together and have it work that way. Now, like I said, I kind of played around with that because I have like multiple Facebook accounts and pages and stuff like that, and I saw how I could possibly do it, but I didn't have like another business account or whatever to try to merge those together. So I think it only works with the pages and not like actual accounts. But if you guys have any ideas or expertise in migrating videos or whatever, my idea was to do a dual stream situation, like even using a cell phone, like what I use right now to record on, having the cell phone set up and then having another cell phone set up, and one is set up to do live broadcasting to Facebook, the other one's to YouTube. But they said that they have a parishioner that comes through every so often, and that they have their own equipment and their own setup, and that they're able to take Facebook and put it on YouTube and all this other stuff, and then it's pretty seamlessly integrated. So I have no freaking clue. I told them that I would try to figure it out and then get back to them and go from there. So yeah, that should be fun. And then you're also working with antiquated software and hardware that is from a church, which 9 times out of 10 was either donated to them by another parishioner or was something that they picked up at a yard sale or something. And having worked with churches in this capacity before, it is a pain in the ass trying to put together this Frankenstein situation of like, okay, get this piece of hardware from here, this piece of hardware from here, make them work, make them talk together. Oh, God, I'm sorry. Make them talk together and get everything situated and going together. So, no. So, yeah, I'm going to try to work with them before May, because the whole month of May I am basically calling off of life. The week leading up to the testing, I'm just going to spend hopefully in a zen-like state, and then the 2 weeks of testing, I have no idea where my emotions are going to be, let alone where my my want to or my give a fuckery is going to be. So yeah, it's just going to be one of those things where I got to focus on this and put everyone else to the side and just do me. So yeah, fun times. Anyways, guys, it is getting kind of late in the morning and I have to go get a freaking oil change, so I have no idea how much that's going to cost, and I'm kind of stressed out about that because, well, you know, money and having to try to save up for the car repairs and stuff. But if you don't get the oil done, then you're really SOL, right? So anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go for now. Thank you so much for watching. Questions, comments, concerns in the comment section down below. Hit me up on social medias. You can follow me on Instagram, Michael Scott Peterson, SON, not SEN. If you need to, you can shoot me a private email, hellocupcakesme@gmail.com. Head over to the blog because there's a bunch of stuff that I've just recently posted over there that's not posted anywhere else, and that's hellocupcakesme.com. And you can follow me on Twitter if you want, hellocupcake, the number 4, the letter U. And as always, head over to Facebook and let's get that community up and going there. So thank you guys. Love you all. Talk to you later. Bye.